Hey, so we've already done change, we've already done add. Now let's do delete for assignment 1, change, add, delete. Let me share my screen. I'll show you how to do it in Photoshop. Here we are. Here's our beautiful room. We've already changed the back wall there. We put a teddy bear on the bed. Now we're going to get rid of this ugly faucet that's sticking on the wall here. So basically what we want to do is select that part of the room, and then we're going to paint over it using something that's already in this room, like namely this blank part of the wall over here. So here's how to do it. I'm going to use my lasso tool, and I'm going to draw around that shape of the faucet, including the little bits of shadow that it leaves on the wall. There, I've got that. Now, if I leave that edge, it's going to be a hard edge and it won't look right. So what I want to do is to soften that edge so it's got a little blur on the edge. The way to do that is to go select, modify, feather, and I tried 30 pixels is too much. I tried 2 is not enough. Let's try 8. So there we go. Now, what I want to do is I want to choose my background so that that faucet is what I'm working with. But I don't want to wreck my background. I don't want to wreck this photograph. I want to leave this photograph exactly the way it is. So I can edit it selectively and then turn those layers on or off so that I can show, here's what it used to look like, here's what it looks like now. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is copy this selection, make a new layer out of it. Layer, new, layer via copy. That will copy what's on my selection, create a new layer from that, as you can see there. So now I've got just that faucet by itself on its own layer. Turn background back on again. What I'm going to do is drag that layer up to the top because I want that to be the topmost layer that I'm working on. Now comes the hard part. What I want to do is I want to clone stamp. I want to paint using part of the wall. So here's my clone stamp tool right there. You can produce some pretty cool stuff with this thing. So that's the tool. We're going to grab it. Now what I want to do is define, first I have to define the part of the photo that I'm using to paint from, and then I can paint with it. So first I have to option click or alt click on the part of the photo that I want to use as my paintbrush. So, and that of course is here on the background layer. If you start clicking around in layer 6, it's not going to do anything because there's nothing on layer 6. If I click around over here, there's nothing there. The place where I want to paint from is here on the background layer. That's the tricky part. So if I hold down option, as I said, and click about there, and then come back up to layer 6 and start painting on that, I can get pretty good trick at painting that out. Now you might say, Tom, I can kind of see the edge of that. You're right. So I could try to get a better spot over here, a better spot over here. But here's another nice trick. Layer 6, the only problem with layer 6 is it's the tiniest bit dark. If I go to image adjustments levels or just type Command L, look at this. I got about as much control as you could ever want to change exactly that color until it basically disappears. You need a good monitor for this. You need a good set of eyeballs. But I'm kind of happy with how that looks. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. Hope that is cool for you. That is delete, and that sets you up to take assignment 1 and knock it out of the park. See ya.